You want to have tariffs that work instead of a blanket tariffs on every country. There is one product the United States has that if we put tariffs on the other countries would be begging us. What can we do to get more of it? I'll tell you about a little town in North Carolina in this video.
Stick. 80% copper, 20% tin, with traces of silver. The process is only known by the CEO, delegating it out in parts to prevent anyone from knowing the whole secret. The mountains that run down the east coast of the U.S. used to be taller than the Himalayas, violently pushed to the sky when Africa smashed into North America, forming one giant supercontinent, Pangaea. Friction along the line impact created incredible temperatures that melted rock 15 miles beneath the surface, molten rock that would become the quartz pulled from the quarries of spruce pine. Call it a freak accident, like the asteroid that smashed into South Africa, creating a small area that's produced a quarter of the world's gold. But the freak in this accident wasn't the impact, it was the complete and total absence of water. Carrying things with it like a bus, water drops molecules here and there that pollute the purity of quartz. Zero water, zero impurities. With zero impurities, the molten silicon dioxide was left to cook at high temperature for 100 million years. Very, very, very slowly being pushed towards the surface as the African continent pulled away from North America, letting the mountains shrink to where they are today, a fifth of their original height. Cool the molten rock quickly and would have turned into tiny, messy crystals, but the 100 million year timer attached to this science experiment formed them into massive, organized crystals, mined out of the ground by two very secretive companies who no doubt would prefer this video to not be made. Visible in satellite imagery, you can see bright white veins of quartz, trucks mingling about behind a 25-foot-high wall, patrolled as though an enemy is bound to arrive any moment, surrounded by nothing but a very small town, trees, and hills. 500 miles away, the semiconductor was invented at Bell Labs in New York.
So basically what it is this quartz is the purest quartz in the world. And they make crucibles, which is a container that can withstand heat, so that then they can put the silicone to make the chips is dipped in different metals within it. Because it's so pure, it doesn't give off any contamination that can get into the silicone that can be pulled out in rods and sliced into computer chips. So you're not going to make good quality computer chips that run everything in your world, from your Alexa to your cell phone to your car to your refrigerator, everything. You want a tariff that's going to make a difference? Put a tariff on something people need. There's a solution. Do what you will. Gen X Bro, out. Damn.